Great job. Hey. Good job. You're the champion of the world, baby. Huh? Bring it, boy. Bring it right. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Glenn Johnson and Tavares Cloud finished. We take a look at the judges. Not familiar judges. Fran Beckton out of Iowa, no title fights. Dawson's decision over Harding for Dawson.
I got him. All right.
Mike Fitzgerald from Wisconsin, 4 title fights. Had Woods' decision over Gonzalez. Had it for Woods, 116-112. And Patrick Morley from Illinois, no notable fights on his resume. Tough fight, too, to score because of some of the tremendous inside work that was done in the course of this fight. Harold, how'd you see the final round?
I got it a draw. I thought Glenn Johnson absolutely did enough to pull out that final round. Tavares Cloud had a few moments where he landed the hardest shots, but basically it was Johnson. You know, Orlando Cuellar, his trainer, said to him at the end of round 11, you're not going to get a decision. You got to go out and knock him out, and I thought that's what Glenn Johnson tried to do. He was busier. I thought he won the round. I got it a draw.
All right, Harold. I don't think you can argue that. Very close fight, some tough rounds to score during the course of the action. We're waiting for the judges' scorecards to be tallied, and they are, and Michael Buffer holds the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 grueling light heavyweight championship rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges, Patrick Morley, Mike Fitzgerald, and Fran Beckton, scored the bout 116-112, all to the winner by unanimous decision. Still undefeated and still IBF light heavyweight champion of the world, Tavares Thunder Cloud.
A little bit of a surprise, 116-112 across the board in what seemed to be many kind of succinct rounds as to who won the individual rounds. We'll take a look at the final punch stats in the fight, and you can see that Glenn Johnson was the busier of the two, throwing 201 more punches. He landed at 29%. He connected on 8 more over the balance of the fight. Cloud at 36%. Power punches in favor of Cloud, who hurt Johnson in the 5th round, 167 of 373 for 45%. Johnson, 120 of 371 for 32%. Johnson did really his best work with the jab in this fight. As we take a look at the punch zone statistics, punches landed on Cloud. You see that jab worked as far as working to the head, to the left. The punches landed by Johnson. Cloud, though, landed the power shots predominantly to the head, did not go to the body nearly as much as Johnson did. But those big punches that rocked Johnson at different points clearly swayed the judges here tonight. Well, Tavares Cloud improves to 21-0, and he keeps his 175-pound belt. He's with Max Kellerman.
Congratulations, Tavares. Tough fight. Give me your impression.
First of all, I want to say all the glory go to God. Glenn Johnson, that was a hell of a fight, man. You're a hell of a fight, old dude. Not old, but you know what I'm saying.
Thanks, Tavares. You're a good fighter as well, but I believe I won the fight because I won more rounds than Tavares. He swing a lot of big shots in my defense and stuff, and you know the judges, I guess they're looking for anything to give it to him, and they gave him those punches.
Glenn Johnson has been on the short end of a lot of tough fights and close decisions. This was a close fight. What are your impressions?
I believe you did throw more punches than I did at times, but I had the most effective punches. I hurt you worse than you ever been hurt. The whole world seen it, Glenn.
It did seem that
win the fight.
It did seem that he did have you hurt, which is something we're not used to seeing, Glenn. Were you hurt in this fight?
Yeah, he threw a punch over there and caught me off guard. I was stunned a little bit, but more I was off balance. A lot of times I throw punches and I throw myself off balance when I miss. And he threw overhand right and caught me and stung me a little bit, but I was not hurt in any way where he was able to come in and throw more combination and land it. I was hurt because I was off balance, and when I put my back leg back, it slid out from me because I didn't have control of it.
It's the same thing. You got hurt. If you weren't on balance, you know that's your fault. That's your fault.
Okay, so Glenn, we get it. It was a close fight, and as usual, you didn't get the decision in a close fight. Tavoris, you did. Tell us about the shifting momentum in this fight. It seemed at times like you had Glenn ready to go, at least from ringside, and then he would come right back. What were you thinking in those moments?
Well, I was looking for my shot to get him out. You know, if you notice in my past fights, I just go wild, but I was actually looking this fight trying to pick my punches, but Glen Johnson, the slick fighter, he kept his defense up, and he was able to avoid getting knocked out, you know.
Okay, you got the win here.
Yeah.
The division kingpin is Chad Dawson.
Yeah.
Are you interested in fighting Chad Dawson anytime soon?
Most definitely, I'm interested in fighting Chad Dawson. You know, I was a little rushed in here tonight because of the layoff and my promotional problems and stuff like that. But now I got Don King. We can get the big fights. We can fight on a regular. I got Tallahassee and Quincy, Florida behind me. You know, can't nothing stop me.
I should say the winner of the Dawson-Pascal fight next week, because that's not a gimme. Congratulations, Tavoris Cloud. Glen Johnson, as usual, professional of performance. We appreciate it. Bob?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.